welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria and I am a San Francisco based flight attendant usually. It has been a while since I've gotten to sit down in front of the camera and kind of talk to you guys, film a video. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a back and forth video. So a couple months ago, before we moved, I filmed a video getting a new car. But because it was so spontaneous, I didn't have an intro, I didn't have an ending, I didn't have any kind of explanation as to what was going on. And now that I'm finally able to sit down and edit that video, I've realized there's so many missing parts to that video that I need to explain to you. So, way back when, this was October sometime, I will put the actual date that it was. We were in Florida and I was with Corey at work for the day. So he was working and we had been talking back and forth about getting an SUV because Corey had a car. And we knew that we were going to have to do a road trip from Florida to California with the 3 dogs and a car and all of his stuff. So we knew we were going to have to get an SUV at some point, or we were going to have to rent an SUV, but then we were going to have the car transferred to San Francisco. We knew it was going to be kind of crazy, but we didn't know exactly how it was going to work. We did know that it would be the easiest solution if we bought an SUV, pulled a trailer behind it, and had the dogs and both of us in the SUV. And I just decided, because I'm sitting there and I'm bored, let's just look up SUVs in the area, right? So I start looking, I'm looking at Explorers, I'm looking at Tahoes, I'm looking at all those different types of SUVs. And I came across one that Corey loved. And I knew that he had loved it. He's always wanted this kind. It was the exact color that he wanted, everything. And I showed it to him. Long story short, we ended up calling the dealership. They said, yes, we have it. It's still here. There's a good chance someone's going to try to come buy it today. We said, we'll be there in an hour and a half. All of the, typical car buying stuff still needed to happen. We were trading in his car to get this SUV, and it was an hour away, but he needed to go get a check from the house, and yeah. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the very first clip, and I'm gonna be jumping in just to give you guys a little bit more information as the video goes, because there's some missing parts to it, and it was such a cool, fun day. Honestly, probably one of the best days we've ever had individually and together. So keep on watching. We are doing something very spontaneous and very exciting today. Corey has a Genesis G70, I think that's what this is. And today we are going to trade it in. And we did not have this plan. Like, we had been talking about getting a new car for a while, but we just hadn't really looked or anything. And today we happened to look and we found one that is a killer deal. And so we're going right now to test drive it and possibly trade this car in and get the SUV. All right, so it's gonna be exciting and hopefully it happens. We're not trying to get our hopes too far up or anything like that, but this could be a pretty big deal. The crazy part about getting this SUV wasn't just that we were spontaneously buying a vehicle. It was that this vehicle was at a Lamborghini dealership. Now, we weren't buying a Lamborghini. We bought a Toyota 4Runner, picture. But what had happened was the person who owned the Toyota 4Runner, I don't know the exact term for it, but basically they were trying to get the Lamborghini dealership to sell it for them so that way they could buy a Lamborghini. The previous owner had this 4Runner for less than 6 months and only had 700 miles on it. So it was a no-brainer for us. It was a 2020 white with all of the special parts to it. I don't really know. And it was exactly what we wanted. But we were kind of thinking, like, they're not gonna really care about us because we're not here to buy a Lamborghini. We're here to buy a pre-owned Toyota. They're not really gonna care, right? Total opposite situation. get there, we take a look at it. It's exactly what we want. We go for a quick little test drive. We're like, cool, done, let's sign the papers. This is what we want. Well, as financing is going on in the background and they're dealing with all the paperwork, our awesome salesperson, Raj, said, hey, do you guys want to take a look around at the other cars that we have while we wait? Duh. So we take a look at all of the other vehicles, and there were just so many really, really, really cool cars. And I know nothing about cars, but we still had a really great time. So I even got to see my dream car. It wasn't exactly in my dream color, but I have always been obsessed since Iron Man came out with the Audi R8. Dream car, okay? Now I know I will never be able to afford it, and that is a-okay, but I still love it. And I've only gotten to see them a few times, like driving down the road or something like that. I've never even gotten to like walk up to one. So one was there and I loved it. I was walking around, I was taking pictures. I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is like my dream car and it's right here in front of me. Then Raj asked Corey, hey, we still have some time to kill. Do you want to go for a ride in one of these cars? So Corey got to go for a ride in a 2021, I believe, Lamborghini Huracan. I don't know the exact name of it, but picture. And he got to go for like a 5-minute test drive. Now, Corey was a passenger. He was not driving this vehicle. And of course I had to film the whole thing for him. Now it was only a 2-seater, and I was just so excited for Corey that he was going to be able to go in a ride in this car that I wasn't even worried about myself. I was like, go, have a great time, please, like, live it up. So I recorded the part of me watching them drive away. And he had a blast. As you can tell, when he got out, he was loving it. It was so much fun. Well, Corey, being the lovely person that he is, said, hey, you know, Victoria really likes the R8. And Raj, our salesperson, says, well, I can give her a ride too in the R8. So when they pulled back, they asked if I wanted to go for a ride in the R8. Of course I did. And I just can't even talk. I was so excited. So Corey recorded me getting in the R8 and driving away in that too, and it was so fun. We went so fast. I think we were like around 85, 90 miles an hour on this strip, and it was only for like a couple minutes, but it was still so great and so fun. He even took the top down for me. It was a blast. So after we did that, we were just on cloud nine. We couldn't believe it. We did not think that it was gonna happen. Like, we were just in shock that they were treating us so well when we were buying a Toyota, but we were at a Lamborghini dealership. We got the car, we said goodbye, we were driving away in the SUV, and my mom and my little sister were flying out to Florida to help us move, and we needed to go and pick them up from the airport. They were landing in like an hour, and they had no idea that we had a brand new car. So, of course, we had to surprise them, and that's what you're gonna see in this next clip.
They can't see us. Okay, they're walking.
Roll your window down.
No?
Yeah. Hurry up.
Hey! What do you think?
Wow, God, I'm so happy!
Hi.
I almost bought that the other day.
Hi. What do you think? We just bought it. We just bought it. Like an hour ago. No, we bought this an hour ago.
So did you get rid of the other?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I was gonna buy it from you.
Mom, what do you think?
Let me get my purse on this. I love it. You're so cute. Yeah, that's all food.
Now, obviously, you know, if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, make sure to check it out. I'm on there every single day. It's the exact same name. We ended up driving that Toyota 4Runner from Florida to California with the 3 dogs and a trailer and all of that craziness. And those videos are coming up so soon. Like, I'm talking in the next 2 to 3 weeks, they're gonna be out. Hopefully sooner if I can actually sit down and edit them. But we love this 4Runner. I drove it several times and it's great. I love driving it. There's so much room. It's the exact vehicle that Corey's always wanted, and it's really nice. So it was just a pure luck coincidence thing that I happened to take a look that one day that we didn't have anything going on that afternoon, that we were able to go get it, that nobody else wanted it. Just all of these things kind of fell together and we got this new vehicle within like 5 hours. So we had a great time. Honestly, one of our best days that we've ever had together, and we just are really lucky that we were able to even get this, because we didn't know what we were exactly going to do, and we were about like a month and a half away from needing to drive across the country, and we still had a car. That is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, make sure to give it a like, comment, make sure to subscribe too, and I will be back very soon with another video, so make sure to stay tuned, keep a lookout for that one. Hope you guys are having a great day or night wherever you are, staying safe, taking care of each other, and always sending love out to the world today. See you later.